All right, family, just got out the gym. I really wonder if you've been watching my videos, if you got up and like started yet, you know? You see me doing this every day where I wake up around 5:30 now. I don't even count the days no more, man. Like, I've been doing it for a while, so it don't really matter the days. This looks the same. But what is this year gonna be for you? Like, it's October 2024, 2025 is around the corner. You can kick yourself in gear and be prepared already for 2025. Like, have you already started writing your goals down for the new year? Not avoiding the ones you already set for this one. Have you picked that pen up and started taking notes on the things that you need to focus on? Like, what are you doing this year right now? Will you let another year go down the drain as the year you said things will happen and you made nothing happen? That's my question to y'all. I used to ask myself that all the time. And it wasn't until recently when I realized I can't go another year saying the same shit again and living the same life. And when I say that, it's not like we're not growing, we're not, evolving throughout the years to come. But I don't want regular growth. I want exponential growth. I want growth that only happens when someone does something extraordinary. When you've pushed yourself to a limit that most people would, look at that path and turn back around. That's the kind of growth that I want to see. And when you're doing something that's typically harder than the average thing, you're doing it alone. There's not really any competition because most people aren't willing to do the path that has the most resistance to it. That's why there's a thing called the path of least resistance, because the path of least resistance leads you to staying at a job for 30 years and retiring. It keeps you from going to the gym and waking up early, or turn off your favorite Netflix show to go study and watch some educational shit. Like, that's what the path of least resistance does to you. But the path of resistance, that's where the growth happens. I don't think I've ever not grown from doing some hard shit. Even in sports, like if I was going after or doing like a certain sport that I didn't know how to play, let's say like volleyball, like not knowing how to do it, yeah, I felt like a novice, but once I started doing it, it became very fun. I grew from the experience. I realized, damn, I can start a new sport and just get good at it if I really wanted to, and I wouldn't have found out unless I tried. And that's what most people aren't willing to do, try. They'll count themselves out the race before the race even starts. They'll look at that finish line, they see how far it is, they see where they're starting, and they're like, nah, there's no point in me starting this, man. It'll take me forever to finish. But most people don't realize you got a long life ahead of you. And it's gonna move by fast. Like, I can't think of their names, but it's some like old heads I watch on YouTube, and they'll talk about their life journey. They'll talk about what they've done to put themselves in a better position. Talk about like, the people they grew up around and the paths they took, and how their choices led them to a different life. And it's about, I retired at age 60, but I did do a lot of things with my money starting at 30 something or 40 something. Like, I was late to the game, but I put in a little bit extra work in my later years just so I can actually retire. Whereas most people, they'll come around that retirement age and they'll realize, like, damn, in order for me to retire, I might have to work another 10 years. And imagine being 65, realizing that you didn't plan things out the right way and you got to work another 10, 15 years and work till you die, basically. Because the average woman, they got like an extra 10 years in us. I don't know why it goes like that, but women typically live way longer than us men. So imagine you're getting close to that retirement age, and then the average lifespan for a man in America is around like 60 something, like 67 or 68. Like, you're not even gonna enjoy your retirement. You might really work and die at the job that you're working at, and that's not a life I would, wish on anybody, not even my worst enemy. I would hope that those who are at least around me, those who watch me, those who are at least being able to be around me, they're taking something from it. Like, they're seeing me, you know, not settle. They're seeing me prepare for the years that are to come that I might not see right now, but I know are coming. Like, yeah, I don't know what 65 looks like. I don't know what 70 looks like. I might fucking have, I'm not even gonna say no bad shit, but there's no telling what my life will look like. And if I don't start looking into like certain types of investments, trying to put myself in position, like, if I really wanted to, bro, I could work the job I'm working right now and buy a house with the money I'm making. But why not make as much money as I can at the job to put myself in positions to make even more money and buy like a quadplex or a triplex, you know, for my first investment place? Because that FHA loan, you only get one shot at using it. From what I know, I couldn't be wrong, but you only get one shot at using that thing. I wouldn't want to use it on just getting one door that I can potentially rent. I'd rather get 4 doors that I can potentially rent. Yeah, it might cost more up front initially, but the payoff is going to be extraordinary once it's time to refinance or use the equity I have built from that one home and put it to another place. So now I'm not worrying about getting a conventional loan, putting 20% down for the next place I got. I'm just taking the equity from my first investment property that I was living in and pushing it over as a down payment for the new, maybe triplex or quadplex I get. Because I can afford it, because I have people renting my other place paying my bills. You know, it's those things that, you know, you might have to take bigger risks, bigger chances now, but take them chances now. Don't take these chances when you got way more on your plate. You might have 2 to 3 kids. You got a wife you're taking care of. Like, take them as many chances as you can, because if you fail right now and you're 20 something, 25, maybe even 30, you got a lot more years to come. So you can take an L right now, and you can't get yourself in that thought process of like, I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses. Like, I need to keep up with the people of my generation. That's a younger man's mindset. Like, when I was 21, 20, I was thinking like, you know what? I know people graduating in the next couple years. I need to be on my shit. Once I matured and realized I'm running my own race, no one is my competition. It's just me. All I need to focus on is me. It don't matter what everyone else is doing. It just matters what I'm doing. It didn't matter anymore if I got up and then went back down, or life got rocky and, you know, I picked myself back up and I started doing better. Like, it doesn't matter, because, you know, all that really matters is, am I happy with the choices I'm making? That's choices that leads me to my desires, leads me to my goals. That's what really matters the most. So take what I'm saying for a lesson, man. Don't take what I'm saying for granted. If you're watching my videos and, you know, you're hearing the things I'm talking about, you're seeing, you know, or you're hearing the reason why I'm waking up, like, this builds mental toughness. I know I'm yapping, but like, I build a lot of mental toughness by going to the gym every morning. That helps me. Like, when I don't go to the gym in the morning time, I've only done that probably twice since I've been doing this, or 3 times. It does not feel right, bro. My whole day feel a little off, man. It's like the gym really aligns me and with my purpose. It keeps my energy right, and it makes me know I've accomplished the hardest thing, because when I'm walking in that gym, I don't feel like being in there. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. There's people out there who are real gym heads. They got a passion for this shit. They love it. I don't love it at all, but I'm gonna do it like I do. Straight up. I don't like going to the gym, but I promise you, when I'm in that bitch, you'll think I love it, because I know what I'm getting from it. It's building me. It's growing me. So take what I'm saying as a lesson. You know, do what's hard today so you can live a way easier life later. And that's all I got to say, fellas and ladies. You know, I love y'all. I appreciate those who tap into my content, watch my videos. I've been thinking about how I can make this more engaging, man. Like, I've been thinking about, like, okay, I'm making these videos, that's great. We almost have 500 subs too. That is actually crazy. But I don't want people to feel like every time they click my video, it's just another motivational talk. Like, you know, I gotta do more for y'all. So I gotta start figuring out things in this whole YouTube lane, and y'all here with me, man. I'm figuring this thing out. So I'm gonna probably get back to doing what I first started. But I really like coming and talking, because that's really where I flourish at as a person. It's just my talk. That's why I'm in sales. Like I'm good with talking, so I like doing this. But there's more to me than just this talking shit. So I gotta give you guys more. Y'all deserve more if y'all supporting me, and that's the least I can do. So I love y'all. Don't count on me to start this really, really soon. But just know what's coming. That's all I got to say. And I'm gonna talk to you folks later. All right. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. Like, what are you doing already? But yeah, peace.